Oh my God, Alex. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I didn't know that I was muted. Now I'm going to start all over. Thank you so much, Alex, for telling me that. Yes, thank you guys for coming. I am here today starting a new thing called speaking with heart and voice of soul, because the youth that we serve, One Global Movement serve globally, they want us to produce more content so that they can be able to educate themselves, inspire themselves, and empower themselves to be able to build on their hopes and dreams. Thank you so much, Alex, for that. Thank you. Yes, so the topic today is the power of your voice. Our voices are very important. Our voices speak to what comes from our hearts. They speak to what comes from our own hearts. So we need to speak from that place of honesty, from that place of love, from that place of caring for other people, from that place of saying we are now in a business that we want to connect people to that business. We want to help people to sign in. We're signing them in. We're speaking the language of love, the language of authenticity, the language of the truth. But it can only come out through our voice. We use our voices to communicate with ourselves, with our friends, our families, our neighbors, our community. In Unpassive, we use our voices to communicate. You see, Mr. Ash Mufara always says, I want to uplift humanity. But I want to be able to uplift humanity with a heart, with a good heart, because we cannot uplift humanity without a heart. He is speaking out of love that comes from the heart before that voice comes out of his mouth, and that is why it makes it so powerful that we are listening to him, we are believing in him, and he is actually uplifting humanity. These few days has been days of excitement with going into the market of O Connect. I myself am excited. I don't even sleep that much because I am helping people. But you cannot help people without having that powerful voice that comes from your heart, because we are now in business. We are now helping even young people. There are some young people who are founders among us. They look up to us because if we don't speak from the heart, they're not going to be able to listen to us. We have to speak from the heart so that people know that we are telling the truth and they'll listen to us. Even the people that want to also own affiliate links, they will be apt to listen to us. We take that time to help them to make sure they know that this is an authentic business, a business that is built upon the foundation of all blessed, a business that is helping the entire world. So we have to be able to speak from that point, because when you speak, people feel you. People feel you. So now, Monday through Thursday, I'm going to be here from 2 p.m. just to help to continue to promote the hopes and the dreams of the young people in the world, especially the young woman. So I'm going to give you a quote here. The quote comes from the greatest book of wisdom. That is a book that I grew up reading at first before reading the other books. It says, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the right of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor, the hungry, the illiterate, the homeless, the voiceless, the abused, the oppressed, and the needy. Speak up and give a voice to the young people, which is the reason why I'm here, because I serve young people. I serve everyone, but I focus on the young people so that they can have tools with which they can begin to build on their hopes and their dreams. I am going to give you another quote from Walden Emerson, who said, who you are speaks so loudly, I can't hear what you are saying. Many of us know it is more generalized to mean action speaks louder than word. That's how we understand it. That quote, that action speaks louder than words, which is very true. But I love this quote a lot. I so love it because it is actually saying we feel what you are more than what your words, your voice is actually saying. We feel you. We feel what you're all about. We feel what you're doing to uplift humanity than what your words are actually saying. That means you're speaking from your heart. Before that powerful voice takes it out into the world, you speaking from your heart, you first of all speak to yourself, and now you speak to people. Especially now that we are in business, people will be apt to listen to you. They will listen to you more because you're speaking from your heart. Thank you, Croatia. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everyone. That is a short notice, but you still made it possible to be here. Maya Angelou also said, I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Feeling again is coming from your heart. They will forget you for what you said. They will forget you for what you did, but they will never forget you for how you made them feel. This is the time now for us. What are we making our new customers feeling? Do they feel that we are really in good business, in authentic business? Do they feel that? Thank you, Alex, for letting me know that the sound is okay. Thank you. They need to feel that because when we do the business the way Mr. Ash Mufara teaches us, we know that the customers will keep coming. We know that they will bring referrals because we are doing the right thing. We know that we are helping them not just to rush to have customers, but we are actually helping them so that they too can start helping other people, their families and their friends and their communities. So that is the power of your voice, is the voice that comes from within you. If you look on my background here, it says speak with heart. Speak with heart, voice of soul. You speaking with all your entire being, something that comes from within you. So, what we are talking about, the power of your voice, in essence, means you are speaking from your heart. In simple terms, it means learn how to connect first with your own self. Speak your own words from your heart to really know what your heart is saying in your own personal space, is saying to you. You can hear and feel yourself before you can now take it and start communicating. That also means learn about your business so well. Learn about the principles of unpassive or connect and the business before you take it to the world. So that way you are for sure that you're doing the right thing. And when you don't know, it is okay to say, I am not sure about this. Let me find out and I will get back to you. Before you know, you must have built a very solid foundation that people will want to come to you all the time. It is all because of the power of your voice, the voice that comes from within you. In our own case, in the case of One Global Movement, which is a movement that educates, inspires, and empowers youth worldwide, we have to be able to be sure that the youth that we serve globally are actually understanding, feeling, seeing, touching, tasting, using all their five senses to really feel us, that we are speaking from our hearts, not just throwing words, empty words out there. Because when you speak from your natural intuition, guess what? There is nothing that you cannot achieve. It is honesty, it is integrity, it is happiness, it is love, because you're speaking from your heart. That is very important. Whatever it is that we are communicating, coming from the heart, connecting to what we say, finding a way of linking our inner self to the outer self. We have to find a way to link those things that come from our heart, from inside of us, to others, to the world. Our space to we say our space to or my space to our space, or my space to we space. We include others because in business you cannot do it on your own. Nobody's an island upon themselves, but people will know you by what comes from your heart, because that is what is going to come out of your mouth. The power of your voice is so important. So communicate with others in such a way that they will feel you, they will see you, they will hear you, they will smell you, they will touch you, they will understand, and are happy to absorb whatever you are telling them, or you're selling to them, or you're trying to help them, to uplift them with the gift that you yourself has been blessed with. You and I have been blessed with a lot. So it is our turn to bless others from our hearts. That will come through the power of our voice. What then are some of the reasons why having a powerful voice is key to success? What are the reasons that having a powerful voice is the keys to success? We have a lot of reasons, but I'm going to talk to you today about the most important reasons why speaking from your heart with the power of your voice is so important. You see, do you ever find yourself struggling to be heard, or taking you seriously when you speak? If so, just know that you're not alone. Sometimes I struggle too. I feel like people don't hear me well, they don't understand me well, they don't feel me when I speak. That happens because we are humans. But having a powerful voice is a crucial point. Having that powerful voice that comes from your heart is a very crucial point in today's world, especially in our world of unpassive, because unpassive has been built upon the foundation of blessing and uplifting humanity. And so we have to operate unpassive, blessing others from that point of our heart. And so it is so crucial that the power of our voice is used through our heart, not just talking because we want to flatter people, or we want to make people feel that we are so important, or want to make people feel that we have something that they don't have. We are operating from our heart. I bet you when we do things from our heart, I have experienced this several times. When we do things from our hearts, things begin to fall in place that we don't know. You know, in today's world, communication is very, very important. You use communication to love people, to care for people, to influence people, and other important things than just talking. That's how powerful your voice can be. Uh, uh, in this webinar, you know, we have a few reasons that I've put down so that I don't waste your time a lot, on how we can use the power of our voice to succeed in our own personal lives, our family lives, our friendship life, our community life. Because if we don't succeed first in our personal lives to know how to communicate with our own selves, we will not be able to do anything out there. So the power of our voices is so important. From commanding attention to improving your health, these benefits will make you want to start working on your vocal power today. If you know that you can use your voice to focus on your own self, to command attention, to influence people, you will know that you want to focus on that voice that comes only from within you, from your heart. So, number one, what do we use our power voice for? We use to command attention. Number one, we command attention with our voices. How do you command attention with your voice? Again, we have to be truthful, honest, speaking from that point of our heart. When you yourself, you speak from your heart, you have that confidence. You feel that power. You are happy knowing that you are communicating from your heart in order to attract the kind of attention, the positive vibration that you need, that will come from your heart. So a powerful voice can help you command attention and establish authority when you speak. Yes. When you have that powerful voice, you're going to command the attention. For instance, just look at Mr. Ashmufara. A lot of times when he's speaking, it's like I am hypnotized. I don't want to move. I put a stop sign at the door of my office because I want to catch every single word that comes out of his mouth, because I know and I feel and I see it that It is coming from his heart. So that is how well you can command attention. You see that everything that comes out of his heart, we pick onto it and we start working on it. We quote him, we do things, but we should be able to quote it from that aspect that comes from love and truth, authenticity, and loyalty and love, because it is a voice that is coming from his heart. Otherwise, you and I will not be here today, Alex. You and I will not be here, Seva. We will not be here today. But it's because of the powerful voice of Mr. Ashmufara that comes out of his heart. So whether you are giving a presentation, whether you are leading a meeting, like in a webinar, like in O Connect, or just having a conversation, people are more likely to listen to you and respect you with a strong, confident voice, a voice that resonates with people who they want to listen to you, not to flatter people, because that kind of voice, they feel it, that it comes from within you. Number two, when you speak with a powerful voice, when you realize the power of your voice, you boost your confidence. Speaking with a powerful voice can help you boost your confidence and your self-esteem. That is why I invite a lot of youth to come to One Global Movement, because One Global Movement is for them. We want to be able to help them to eliminate low self-esteem, to eliminate shyness, and to build within them that power voice that comes from within them, so they can begin to express themselves. And then in turn, we will know where we can help, what we can do to make them happy. We also participate in their successes and their own happiness. So that is so, so important. When you know that you have that ability to speak with authority, when you know that you have that ability, you can command people around you because you're telling the truth that comes from your heart. You will feel more confident in yourself and your abilities and everything that you're doing. This can have a positive impact on all areas of your life, and in your work, in your business, in your career, in your education, in everything that you're doing, because when you speak with that power in your voice, it's going to boost your confidence. Very important. So number three, you communicate more effectively. When you have this powerful voice, you already build that confidence in you that you're going to communicate effectively. Because guess what, again, you're communicating only from that point of authenticity, that point of truth, that point of saying, I love what I'm doing. I want to uplift humanity. I want to be able to help others who cannot help themselves. I want to be able to provide an education to a child, or inspire a child, a young adult, or a youth. I want to be able to do something to leave a mark on this universe, so that they will know that I came this way. Remember when Mr. Ashmufara says, the world is going to know your name. I believe him, more than 100%. Because if we follow him from that kind of powerful voice that he has, that comes from the heart, we are going to do even more. So thank you so much for listening. I'd like to thank you for saying subscribe. So you communicate more effectively with yourself, your family, your environment, your village, your community, even all the organizations that you are a part of. You communicate with a powerful voice. So now when you have a powerful voice, you stand out. You stand out of the crowd. When you look at Ashmufara, when we are 1.4 million founders, and when he is speaking, he stands out. He stands out. Why does he stand out? Because he is speaking from his heart. And then it comes through his voice, and his voice becomes powerful. And we want to listen because he stands out. He has brought us blessings upon blessings. We have learned a lot from being together in Unpassive. We have learned a lot from Mr. Ashmufara. And in turn, it is our own turn now to start building on that in order to help others. We don't take it to keep it to ourselves, we take that and add upon what we have, because all of us have something powerful. We have something powerful that can come through our voice and make it even more powerful with a powerful voice. So that is so, so important. So you stand out. In a crowded and noisy world, having a powerful voice can actually help you stand out and make an impact. Using your voice. Remember, the greatest book of wisdom says, speak out and defend the rights of those who cannot speak up for themselves. Speak up. Defend the rights of the destitute, the poor, the hungry, the illiterate, the homeless. Defend the rights of those who cannot defend themselves, those who are oppressed in one way or the other. We use our power voice to defend them. And this is why we are all about here in Unpassive. I so love to talk about Unpassive because Unpassive has given me a platform that I will become the very first in my bloodline, in my family, to eliminate poverty, to eliminate illiteracy, to eliminate hunger, to eliminate homelessness, to eliminate abuse. I will become the very first in my bloodline. Thank you, Dr. Benny, for joining us today. You're highly welcome. So I will be the very first in my bloodline to do that. And so you cannot do that without the power of your voice. Our voices are so important. You cannot do without it. And what comes out of your mouth, people are going to know. Are you authentic? Are you kind? Are you loving? Are you caring? Are you speaking from your heart? Is it the truth? Are you honest? People are going to know whether you like it or not. Because if we speak from that point, I bet you will never, never lack any customer or anybody to help with what we have been blessed with. So we speak with the voice. Our voices are so powerful. So you stand out. When you see people that stand out, people don't want the slightest pin that drops in a crowd. People will hear it because your voice stands out. Let us all make our voices stand out in the world so that people will know that we came through this path, so that people will know that we came through the umbrella of Mr. Ashmufara, that Ashmufara is our voice, and he gave us that voice so that we can also have a powerful voice to begin to advocate for people, for kids, for children, so that we can provide the tools with which they need to build on their hopes and their dreams, so that we can sit down with that confidence that comes from within us, that we are helping people to sign up for their affiliate links. We're helping them to understand the business without rushing to grab money. When we rush, I bet you cannot keep your customer base, because they will, sooner or later, they're going to know that you are not speaking from that authentic part of you, which is your heart. They will, sooner or later, they will not feel you. They will not see you. They're not going to be able to touch you. They're not going to be able to hear you. They will not be able to even taste or smell you. Those five senses are so important when we are speaking from the power of our voices. So I'm going to give you a last point here, which is point number 5. Improve your health. When you speak with the power of your voice, which comes from your heart, it has a tremendous impact on improving your overall health. You see, when I am speaking, when I am speaking all the time, I glow. I'm so happy. I speak with passion because I was invested in from the power of a voice, the voice of my grandmother. And she spoke from that authentic point, nurturing me and my brothers and my teenage mother, and also other kids in the village. And in turn, I am now serving the world, the young people of the world, the children and their businesses. And it is only by speaking from your heart, which comes out through the power of your voice. That is very, very important. So it will improve your overall health. And speaking with a powerful voice can have physical benefits as well. Remember, when you speak with something that comes from your heart, you see the smiles, you see the glowness, you see people's eyes, they pop out. You see, they have that confidence that you will know that it comes only because they are speaking the truth from their heart. It is just so important. I can't help but speak from my heart, because the Yvonne that you see here today is the Yvonne that was invested in from people invested in me from their hearts. And I am trying to do that and do it to the best of my ability and my capacity, especially now that we have our businesses. A lot of us, we are busy now. We are busy, but we have to be busy the right way, doing the business from the heart. Because when you don't do things from your heart, guess what? Those things don't last with you. You building a very shaky foundation that sooner or later it is going to go away. So we got to come with that powerful voice that comes from within us, from our heart, to the world, so the world can taste the kind of smile, the kind of laughter, the kind of dance, the kind of glow that we have now in Unpassive. You will, for me right now, as I tell you, I have a lot of people lined up to sign up, because speaking with authenticity is something that I so love. Thank you, Lynn, for joining. I so love you all for joining. Thank you so much. So, when we do business from our heart, which is what is required by us anyway, because Unpassive has been built upon the foundation of all blessed, uplifting humanity from the heart, like our CEO said. And you see, our CEO, when he talks, we listen. We are rushing to sign in. We're rushing to be the first people to sign in. You remember, he's once said, not even one time, he always says, when somebody offers you a good meal, won't you want to share that good meal with another person? For me, I will want to share that good meal with another person. Just the words embedded in what he says are so powerful. Those are words coming from somebody with a powerful voice that comes from the heart. That is why you see on here, I say, speak with heart, voice with soul. You speaking with your entire being. So people will know. Before you know, your customer base will be so strong. And then they will know that you are actually helping humanity, not just there for making profits for yourself. That is so, so important, that we all speak with that power voice that comes from within us. It can help strengthen your vocal cords. When you improve your breathing, which can improve your overall health and well-being, plus speaking with a powerful voice, it can be a great stress reliever, helping you feel more relaxed and more centered on yourself. Whether you're centered in terms of prayers, or you're centered in terms of focusing to love or another person, or meditation, you are speaking from that point, that being of a powerful, powerful voice, like our CEO does. He speaks with confidence. And I'm thinking to myself all the time, how is it that this man is doing all of these things, but he keeps doing them? It must have been from within him. And the power that comes from within you is the power that comes from the one who created you. We must take this power to use our baby all connect, to connect with the world the way we have been taught to do so. So that is so important. I'm going to do a 30 seconds exercise with you guys here, and then we'll go to the conclusion. 30-second activity that you can do to improve your vocal cords, your voice, your powerful voice. Now, you stand in the morning. I have been doing that myself, and it helps me a lot. That's why I can afford to talk for long periods of time, but also talk with authenticity and honesty and truth and love and this glow that I just want to speak. I just want to speak to the world. I just want to serve the youth, the young people. So when you get up in the morning, you go and stand in front of your mirror. You can do your own way, whether in meditation or whether in saying your affirmations or whether in prayers. You stand in front of the mirror, and as you exhale, you exhale your breath, and then you make a long ah for a few seconds, using a much volume and so powerful. These will in a little bit, you will visualize the second waves that are responding throughout. When you make ah, it's giving you something to sustain your voice and build your vocal cords, so that when you're speaking, people will know that you're speaking from your heart. This simple exercise can help you develop your vocal power and build confidence in yourself, and and the ability to communicate effectively with other people. It gives a try. Give it a try. It's something to try. It's worth it. Just go and go. You excel. Ah, when you do it constantly, it's going to build your vocal cords, and you will speak from that point of power, that point of truth that comes only from within your heart. So that is so important. In I'm going to go to the conclusion now. Having a powerful voice can do a lot of things for us. It can make a significant difference in your own personal life, your professional life, your business life, your friendship life, your global village life, like somebody like me who's serving the global village. All of us are, of course, in one way or the other, because that's why we are on perseverance. So it can help you command attention when you have that powerful voice. I bet you, when you get into a room of even 1 million people, you command the atmosphere. You command the attention. You communicate more effectively, and you boost your confidence, and you stand out of the crowd because they know that you are speaking from your heart, from the truth, from authenticity. Because if it is not coming from your heart, your voice is going to fool you. You're not going to have that powerful voice to be able to speak. So you're going to stand out and even improve your health, whether you are a public speaker, or you are an entrepreneur, or you are a student, or you are even a youthpreneur or a young entrepreneur. Whatever you are, or just you want to make a stronger impression in your own everyday conversations with people, or you want to be able to volunteer to help those who cannot help themselves, or you want a gift, like we all are going to be doing a gifting to the world. Whatever it is that you're going to do, you're going to achieve your goals when you speak from the point of that power voice that comes from your heart. So start practicing, and remember that with dedication, with effort, with love, with commitment, with that determination, you too can harness the power of your voice and make a lasting difference in the world. So thank you guys so much. I am going to come to a closing remarks here. And I just want to thank you, Alex, Lynn. I want to thank you, Dr. Benny. I want to thank you, Sarah, and all the people that came here today. This is an impromptu session that I'm going to be doing. And you guys got the short notice, but you're here. That shows the power of your presence. The power of your presence can only come through the power of your voice, and it's coming through the words that you're writing on the screen there. I just want to thank you so much. I'm going to be doing this Monday through Thursday for 30 minutes. And you can come or you can watch it on YouTube. It is all warranted, because the youth of the world want me to do more videos. And to do that, I want to be able to share it with other people, not just the young people. But I want to thank you, Alex, because you are one of our first boys in One Global Movement who is here. So being that I am a speaker, I want to be able to build this so that the youths can have that power, that confidence, that charisma, that attention that they so need to navigate the world of their school, the world of their business. Some of them, like I said before, they're in unpassive, so they can be able to build on their hopes and their dreams. So thank you so much for attending. So I will always like to close with this, whether it is in One Global Movement or whether it is in Yvonne Mundih Speak with Heart or Soul with Voice with Soul. I always like to leave you with these closing remarks. Stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. I love you all so much. And until tomorrow, you have a very wonderful time. Bye bye now.